KINGJAHPOWER. King. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. All right, kings and queens. Make sure you hit the like button right now on this video. Subscribe to KINGJAHPOWER. Go over there to the throne of KINGJAHPOWER. Subscribe. Okay? Make sure you hit the notification bell on both channels. KINGJAHPOWER YouTube page on the way. Okay? KINGJAHPOWER website on the way. The throne live streams is on the way. Okay? So again, like this video because it's about to get hot. Okay, so we've been talking about culture and hip-hop and, you know, the origins of it, you know, and where is it going, okay? Now, you might not know, but you're going to learn today, okay? So, this why I'm jumping right on in because I ain't got, it's like 40 slides in here, and I ain't got nothing to read because this right here gonna be self-explanatory because I looked over the lecture. This gonna be a full lecture. I looked over the lecture. I said shit about it. I ain't gotta read it to you. After you see, you gonna be able to tell for yourself where I'm coming from with it. Okay? And so, you know, we talking about hip-hop. And so today we in 2020. This Lil Nas, as we know. Okay? And so this is where we at with it today. You know, in FBA culture, okay? Because African Americans know they African. And a lot of people out there getting the message construed because, you know, they don't know, you know, the history. They don't know the history and how the history of hip-hop connect, you know, to the islands, connect to Africa, okay? And, you know, and how we was in the beginning of hip-hop, which I'm going to show. So we finna go from 2022, and I'm going to take it all the way back. I mean, all the way back, okay? And see, knowledge is not something that you normally hear, okay? Knowledge is not something that you normally hear, okay? That's common information. Knowledge is supposed to be something new, something you never heard before. See what I'm saying? So you're not going to understand everything, but this right here going to be self-explanatory, okay? So you see where we at in 2022. So let's take it back. Now, this brother Rakim right here. See what I'm saying? On top 5 of most people list of all-time rappers. But you see, I'm going to show y'all how in the beginning, you know, we had, even in hip-hop, was African culture. Now, this your culture right here. You see he got the African medallion on with the Selassie colors on it. He got the crown. He's saying he an African king. See what I'm saying? He know what I'm saying, okay? It's just the people today don't know what I'm saying. But you gonna learn today, okay? Now this your culture, not this shit right here. So, because we'll have it for a minute, the knowledge, and then we'll lose it. We'll have it for a minute, and then we'll lose it. So look right here. Again, now, is this European culture, okay? Or is this African culture? See, this your culture, and in the beginning of hip-hop, we knew it. See, once you see this lecture, you gonna see what I've been saying. So this salt and pepper, but you see they rocking African clothes. See, we knew the origin of it, but why do we keep losing it? You know, because ain't no Negroes out there got that much power to make 40 million people have amnesia all of a sudden. See, niggas got amnesia all of a sudden. Done forgot their culture trying to create some new fake FBA shit, okay, and spin it with some Indians and all of that shit. If you saying you a fucking Indian, Indians didn't create no fucking hip-hop. Africans did. And there's the proof you see, you know, just like Salt and Pepper, just like Rakim, right here, Queen Latifah. Got the Egyptian hat on. Got the South African crown on. Okay? You see, it's African-centered. That's, you know, when the crack era came in. This is one thing, you know, that made us forget who we was. When the crack era came in, you know, it blanked our memory of Africa. And you go watch the movie Black Panther, you gonna see the United States went down there with the drug cartels and made a deal where they could flood all major black cities, okay, with drugs so it can stop their consciousness of who they was. Because, you know, you're not thinking about no Black Panthers. You're not thinking about no Africa. You're not thinking about no Marcus Garvey. If you sitting around smoking on the crack pipe, okay? I was watching New Jack City the other day, okay? And throughout all the whole movie, if you just look, everybody got like, you know, Garvey flag on, Selassie flag on, you know, African mask on the wall. So you talk about, you know, the 80s, you know, we was heavy into the African culture. See what I'm saying? Go watch New Jack City again and just look in the background and see the Africanness in it. Okay, and I'm going to show y'all one here in a minute. Okay, and so you see Nas right here. Like this video. You see he the Pharaoh. We ain't know what the hell he was talking about. And you see it say, I am. I am. See? He know his history. His daddy, was a saxophone player, but he also was an avid reader. And he had all them Dr. Clark, Ivan Van Sertima, John G. Jackson. He had all them books in the house for Nas and Lil Jungle to read. So they had a different consciousness growing up. And so that's why Nas, had a different flow than everybody else. Okay, it seemed like, damn. Because I know damn well y'all wasn't understanding all this African shit Nas used to be talking back in the day. We just knew it sound good. See what I'm saying? We ain't know what the hell Zimbabwe was. We ain't know that we was no damn ancient Egyptians. They showed the ancient Egyptians is white. And we believed it for a very long time. We ain't know ancient Egypt had shit to do with America, or Black Americans and diaspora Americans and Africans and shit. We had no idea. We thought Egypt was a fake place, period. And so it was a level of consciousness that we had then. Okay, now look at the African medallion. You see, we had the consciousness of Garvey. We had the consciousness of Selassie, which I'm going to show in a minute. We had it back then. You look at Lil Nas today, and all the rest of these little rappers, little colorful brothers or whatever, pants half out there, how we lose that. Okay, how we lose the consciousness of Africa like that. Okay, and I'm going to take you back, when hip-hop, before African-American was ever created. I'm going to take you back before Caribbean or West Indian was ever created. I'm going to take hip-hop all the way back to its roots and culture. See what I like this video? See? The X-Clan is African. You see everything, from the 60s, the 70s and 80s and all the way up to the 90s, we knew we was Africans. Okay? We knew it. Soon the crack era came, niggas started making songs like self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruct. He talking to the black race. Okay? In America. Because we was indulging in all that, criminality that the crack era brought. And I don't know no Negroes that got no planes. That's what the movie Cocaine Cowboys was about. Them was rich white Europeans flying that shit up here from Cuba and Colombia and shit. I mean, from Colombia and, Medellin and shit. See? Didn't know Negroes still don't own no airplanes. So how's it getting in here? Okay? So again, we was African. Now look, again, X-Clan, still African. You know what I'm saying? We had consciousness of who we was. How did the day we forget the shit? Okay? See, you can't play with me with this history. Now this right here is a mural that was painted in New York in the 90s. Now this come off the movie. It was either New Jack City or Sunset Park. Okay? But this picture show you, and I'm going to bust it down in a minute, that we had the consciousness of Africa, even in the hip-hop. Okay? How did we lose it? That's what I'm asking y'all. Now, look. You see on this mural right here, let me blow it up just a little bit. Now, you see you got Malcolm, Martin, the ancient Egyptians. You see what I'm saying? You got the West African queens and kings that fought in the colonialism of Africa or whatnot. Queen Nzinga, Queen Keita. Queen Keita. See what I'm saying, brothers? It's Yai Shantiwa. You see the South African. You see what I'm saying? Expression of our culture. Okay? And you see the whole black world on here. Okay, even the ancient world. Okay, on here. See, you know, Kwame Nkrumah, all of them, okay? But you see, who is the centerpiece? Okay, the Emperor, His Majesty. So how did we lose the conscience of His Majesty? African Americans painted this picture. And look who they put in front and center. Yeah, we got our ancient Africans and all of that shit. But at one point in time, we knew who the #1 guy was. We knew who the #1 guy was. I don't want to hear shit, you know, because, you know, everything go on in New York, you know, especially at that time, everybody in America was trying to copy, okay? That's just real, even down south. And so, you look and see who the big dog is. Like this video. Now let me click out of this because we're gonna start on the other portion. We're gonna start on the other portion. Now look, so we're gonna start right here in South Africa. And you know, you can't have no kind of music without instruments. Wasn't no goddamn ADACs and goddamn beat machines and goddamn Dre beats and all of that shit back in the day. Even today, you got to infuse those machines with these sounds that I'm about to show you to even create music. Whether it's hip-hop, whatever it is, which I'm going to show. And it comes from the motherland. See what I'm saying now? So we're going to start right here in South Africa. And I'm going to show you how it come down up out of Africa, into the Caribbean, up into the southern states of America, and then went into the rest of America, in which later on hip-hop will be created. You see what I'm saying? But without this part, you can't even have it. See, you look right here in South Africa. If you don't got these instruments right here, the flute, the xylophone, okay, the piano, the finger piano, y'all think the piano came from goddamn Mozart or something. That's what y'all think out there. Africa's created everything. When you say civilization, that means everything that you got today, we created it. Everything. Every blood clot thing. Okay? And so, again, South Africa, you see the shakers and shit, the drums and shit. You see, West Africa, you see the same thing in West Africa. But you see right here in South Africa, it's the same culture. It's the same instruments. And I'm going to show y'all where they came from. Okay? Okay, now look. You see these same instruments that you're going to use in hip-hop. Now right here, this West Africa. Okay, you see the guitar. See what I'm saying? Y'all think goddamn Guns N' Roses and AC/DC or some shit made the guitar. Okay? Shit, we created rock and roll. Jimi Hendrix. Don't play with me with this. Again, that's another West African instrument. You hear this shit in every part of music. Okay? You hear this in every genre of music. This little instrument right here that came from West Africa. Okay? Again, the piano. Okay? You see it right there. It worked exactly the same as the bigger one. They just took the finger piano, okay, and took the harp, which we also created, which I'm going to show, okay, and applied the keys to it, okay, and turned it sideways, and then that way you got the grand piano, period. That's history. Now, look, you see the shakers. It's the same thing you're going to see in South Africa, West Africa, North Africa, okay? You're going to see it all over Africa. It's the same culture, just like Chancellor Williams taught us that Africans had the same general culture no matter whether they ever met in life before. See what I'm saying? They could be 5,000 miles from each other, and you can go see both of them, the similarities, okay? So I ain't no, the Nile Valley was populated by no Asians and Europeans, them Africans, which I'm going to show. And we bought a lot of these instruments from South and West Africa into Egypt, okay? And, which it became popular in. Okay, now look. Again, you see, a xylophone or whatnot. You talking about the first instruments that was created on Earth, and Europeans today try to take credit for it. You see, again, this is a West African drum, just like the South African drum. Okay, now let's go. Again, some more drums. Okay, so right here, ancient Egypt, you see the harp, the damn violin, the flute. See what I'm saying? Hell, I'm gonna even show you damn near a microphone. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna show it to you. Now look, again, that's a drum that's in Egypt that look just like the one in West Africa, just like the one in South Africa. Okay? Don't let these Negroes, because niggas always talking about what tribe you from. It don't goddamn matter. Africans is Africans. And even Africans on the continent done forgot that somewhat. Okay? So it don't matter. Now look, again, you see these sisters playing flutes and harps and drums and tambourines and shit. God damn it, this over 5,000 years ago. So how did, and you use all of this shit right now today. In hip-hop, all them instruments. And, you know, Negroes think it came from somewhere in America or some shit. Now, you see why here, these is all ancient Egyptian instruments. Look at that shit. They created every instrument. The goddamn guitar and, you know, the banjo, the goddamn, you know, the xylophone and the harp and the drums, all different kind of 808s and shit and all of that. Even the bag goddamn pipe. That was created in ancient Egypt. Wasn't no goddamn, y'all think, you know, the nigga that's on the Lucky Charms box created, you know, the bag pipe. That's our damn history. See? Cause the little leprechaun is the twat. Now look, again, these are the instruments in ancient Egypt. So you can see how it's moving from the Nile Valley. Africans is moving across the continent. See, and there's proof right here. I don't gotta read nothing to nothing. Okay, now look. So you see right here, modern day instruments and shit, right? And I just showed you the piano and the drums and shit, and you know, that's a lot of what's going to creating hip-hop. Now you see that these sounds and these instruments have to be programmed with sounds from West Africa. Period. I don't give a damn whether they say West African or not. That's where the fuck it came from. Period. See what I'm saying? So modern day instruments, even today, they go to program shit. Pro Tools and shit. I got the shit back there in the room. Come on now. See, because I done learned this shit. I don't even need no engineer to record no song or nothing. I can mix my own shit and everything. So you know I know. But I'm showing you the connection between ancient Egypt traveling from, you know, to South Africa and West Africa out to the islands, which I'm finna show, okay, on into the southern states and then on up in, you know, to the northern states, period. Now look, so you see all the percussion drums and shit, all of that was created by Africans. All you got to do is instruments created by Africans, and they gonna show you every fucking instrument, period. So again, you look right here now. This in Haiti. These the same drums that was in ancient Egypt, the same ones that was in Western Central Africa, the same ones that was in South Africa. Okay, now we in the Caribbean down here in Haiti. Look at that. That's Haiti. You see how it's traveling from the motherland, coming down to the Caribbean. Okay, again, you got reggae music. And you see, you know, some of these same instruments was the same ones in Egypt, same ones in West Africa, South Africa, and they traveling. You see it. So, again, you got West Africa. So right here, you got another finger piano or whatnot. See, it's the same general culture, just like Chancellor Williams said, okay, all over Africa. Okay, even the languages are similar. See, we always try to look at the differences between, you know, black people all over the world do this shit too. Try to look at, you know, find differences in each other instead of similarities, when there's more similarities in us, no matter whether you're born in the United States or not, because when this was created, wasn't no such thing as no African American or no Jamaican or none of that. Okay, we bought all of that culture from the motherland. Okay, these drums is made from wood and, you know, vines and strings is made from the earth. See what I'm saying? Because it's a communication, you know, with Mother Earth and with the cosmos. I'm telling y'all what it is. See, again, this right here in Jamaica. That drum right there in Jamaica. Okay, this drum right here look like it came from Africa. That's in Jamaica. You see how the code, again, the same kungas or shakers or whatever we call or whatnot, you know, we use them today. Okay, and it came from the motherland. Now you see right here. I think this right here is, what was this? I think this was Cuba. I think that right there was Cuba. You see them same drums that was in Egypt, was in South Africa, was in West Africa. That's right there in Haiti, Cuba, Jamaica. Okay. Now look, they go, so hold up. That had to be, because this is Cuba. So this one right here, let me look at my paperwork. It's Barbados, okay? No, that's Brazil. This one right here is Brazil. This one is Brazil. And like I said, Brazil is the largest African community outside of Africa. So right here, you see, our brothers and sisters, same thing. All of them instruments we brought with us, whether it was in, you know, the islands, whether it was into Latin America or whatnot. See what I'm saying? But it came from the motherland. So let me keep rolling. Now look. Now this one right here, I think is Barbados right here. So you see, it's the same drum, it's the same instruments. Like, I'm gonna show you the rumba box and shit. Look. See, there go the rumba box right there. There go the African drum right there. All of these are African instruments, okay? We make instruments out of everything. Now I'm gonna show y'all something too. Now you seen that this guitar right here is Queen Nana in Jamaica. And you see this same exact guitar and what I think they call this a harp. This same harp in West Africa, East Africa, North Africa, and ancient Egypt. You see what I'm saying? See, we could prove Egypt is an African culture. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is damn have eyes, okay? You know, and all we gotta do is, you know, follow the little, you know, trail back to where it came from, and it came from the motherland. So ain't no goddamn Asians or no Europeans come populate no damn Nile Valley when we can see all the food and the instruments and shit and the clothes that they was wearing in ancient Egypt is the same thing that Africans is wearing today. Okay? Africans, y'all got to know that shit too. That's why I always say go to the Nile Valley first. See, now this, you know, is the mic. And we don't even know as black people that black people created the microphone. See, we think that, you know, technology come from the white man. But the technology you got today, they had way back then. Period. Electricity, all that same shit. Our world was destroyed. And then they took every accomplishment, okay, and claimed it as their own. Period. So you see them on the mic right there. There go another one. This, you see them rocking the mic. Do the microphone and turntables hold enough power to rewrite our previous known history. See, we think the turntables and the mic came from goddamn New York. Okay. This 1,000, 5,000-year-old practice. Okay. So to fight me on what you're saying, you have to fight yourself. And that's what's wrong with you. You go 2 footsteps forward, all 5 steps back. See what I'm saying? Without these instruments, ain't no goddamn nothing. So these is the modern shit in hip-hop. And them same instruments I showed you have to be programmed into this machine. Ain't no goddamn beat machines and shit. 5,000 years ago, we had to play live. Okay? We had to play it live. And see, now look, this a beat machine. But even that got to be programmed with these instruments. Okay? These are all the instruments. And you see every damn last one of them was created in the Congo drum. You see what I'm saying? You know, the banjo and the piano and trumpets and shit. Don't let these people steal your history just because you don't know the shit. Okay? And so I think, that was it right there, family. I'm telling y'all, that's the origin of damn hip-hop. It ain't come from no damn America. Okay? Period. It developed and was... it was developed long before it even came, you know, to the Americas. Once it got to Americas, it was shaped and molded into what we call today hip-hop. Because any other way, what you got some words, you gonna rap a cappella? All right then. So y'all see what I'm saying? I told you, this right here didn't even need no whole bunch of reading or explaining. It was self-explanatory. So family, like this video, subscribe to KINGJAHPOWER. Go over there to the throne of KINGJAHPOWER. Subscribe there also. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Jah Power.